Hi all, I thought today I'd show you another enigmatic fossil. This dates from the Cambrian era. It's incredibly old, 507 million years old. I'll show it to you. Here it is. I've got this little mini video that's going to show you what this is and explain what we are looking at. Hope you enjoy it. Right, this fossil is called Gogia spirulis. It comes from the Wheeler Shale, specifically Antelope Springs in Millard County in western Utah. And there, at this deposit, there's one of the thickest and most fossil-bearing sequences of Middle Cambrian rocks in North America. The shales date from the Middle Cambrian roughly about 507 million years ago, when life was still very primitive. Well, it lived in the sea, there were no land animals, way before anything emerged onto land. Gogia was an echinoderm. Now, echinoderms are the phylum, which includes starfish and brittle stars, sea urchins, sea cucumbers, and sea lilies and crinoids. As it still exists today. And as adults, of course, they usually have a 5-pointed radial symmetry. Gogia was an echinoderm, but it belonged to a subcategory, like a subphylum of the echinoderms called the blastosa. Now, this didn't lead anywhere. Well, it didn't lead anywhere. I mean, it is long extinct. There are no blastosas around today. And so if you think about it, this isn't a direct ancestor of the current sea lilies or crinoids. It has a common ancestor with those, but it was on a line that does not exist to this day. It's often nicknamed the dawn crinoid, literally Eocrinoid. Eo being dawn and early. Gogia was attached to the sea floor. The bulbous part. Now, if I can, here we are. This part here, you see that? That was the part that was embedded in the sediment. It has various different arms. When I say arms, they're called ambulacra. They're not actually arms. What they are, they've got a tiny tube that runs down them that brings food into the mouth, which is down here in this part here. As you'll see in a minute or two, they're actually slightly twisted. Now, you can see it on that one there. You can see how that's twisted, and that's why it's got the species name of spirula, or spirulis, beg your pardon, spirulis. There's because it's got 5-pointed symmetry, that means there should be 10, because each branch had 2, if you see what I mean. So there's 5, they were split into pairs. So we haven't got all of them. We've got 1, 2, possibly a 3, possibly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That one I'm not sure about, but there probably 1 or 2 are bent round in the back, or perhaps they simply haven't been preserved. But you've got about at least 8 there anyway. You've got at least 8 out of 10. And these are the equivalent to the arms of a starfish. The body itself here was covered in tiny plates. It was shaped like a vase or a bowling pin, and these tiny plates were separated by pores, which is a modern feature that current crinoids don't have. I'll show you a couple of reconstructions of them. Now, we're going to do a quick pan on the manuscript from the bottom of the creature to the top. So here's the base, the stalk, which some researchers believe may have secreted some sort of like glue. Others believe it could have stuck to the base, stuck to the sea floor with sediment. As we pan up, we're starting to see the main body, the calyx, and if you look carefully there, you can start to see, that's it, plates, or some of the remnants of the plates, those little bulbous areas. Okay, and now we're moving up into the brachioles, and again, if you look carefully, you can start to see how they were twisted, and hence this is why Gogia spirula Spirulis gets its name, you see, because they were twisted. Okay. Okay, and there we are. Little introduction to Gogia for you. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like that one, let me know. And you never know, I might be back with another weird little Cambrian creature. Probably not this one.